Hello everyone, here's Moja29 or Moja1009 as you know me from the forums. Next gen update. So today I'll be showing you how to connect to PSN through creating your own server. Your PS3 will be connecting to your PC and your PC will be connecting to the PlayStation servers. So uh, I give credit to Gino Beats. Um, as I did it from his tutorial. So as he says in his tutorial, so he says you need VMware Player. If you don't know what VMware Player is um, a virtual machine, like it's a virtual PC, like it's another um, computer inside your computer. So you're running two operating systems at the same time. And inside the VMware player, you'll need Ubuntu desktop version. Okay, you can go to the Ubuntu website and you can download the latest one. The latest one's like 10.10, I think. That's what I'm running on my virtual machine. Um, so over here, your VMware player might be different because I'm using VMware Workstation. This is like the pro version of VMware, but it's all the same. Next, you'll need Charles Web Debugging Proxy, whatever that thing is. Just go and download it from the other forms. Posted on Next Gen Update. Um, so once you install that, you gotta go to the next step, installing the certificate on your PS3. So first thing you're gonna need is after you install the Charles Web Debugging Proxy, go to C Program Files, Charles Docs, Documents, which means okay, go to Computer, C, Program Files, go look for Charles, and then Documents. Now you need this certificate. Copy it, okay, and paste it on the desktop. And once you're done of that, okay, close that up. Now the certificate in Charles folder is CRT, and we need I think CR. Yeah, CER. We need CER. So if you're running Windows Vista 7 or XP, sometimes you can't change the end of the file, like what format it is in. So the way that I use and they recommend it to go right click, you will need WinRAR for this. Usually most of you has it. So just go new archive, okay, and just print in and then open it up, and then you will see the extension of the file, and then just change it to CER. Okay, the file when you copy and paste it first, it will be CRT. You will need it in CER. So just click and then change this to CER. Okay, and then just drag it, drop it here, and then change the name to CA24. Okay, this is all about the certificate now. Okay, once you're done with the certificate, let's go back to the tutorial. Next it says copy char proxy blah 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 blah. We already done this. Next it says using Asbot OS installer, okay, whatever that thing is. Well, I know you use it for Linux. I have it on my PS3. Just go search it, Google it, whatever. Okay, once you finish from googling it, download it and install it on your PS3. And then once you're done of that, this will create a new folder called um, I'm not really sure what's the new folder, but I think um, but whatever. I can tell you what the folder is in a moment. Okay, next you'll need to use the virtual machine. On the virtual machine, okay, which I'm using VMware Workstation, you will need to install Ubuntu. Okay, as I told you in the beginning, go download it from their website. Once you download it, come to Ubuntu and then install it. Once you install it, shut down the Ubuntu virtual machine, not your PC, the virtual machine, and then go and for the options and then try to get to this page. If you're using workstation, just double click on any of these, so this will pop up, and then go under network, okay, and make sure it says bridged. You see here, it says bridged. Okay, that's an important thing. That's important. Okay, then click OK, and then start your uh, virtual machine again. Okay, so just go back to the tutorial. By the time it's booting up, so VMware box, blah 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 blah. Yeah, we already done that. So terminal paste, blah blah blah. Okay, as it tells you here, reboot. And now we need to start terminal. So we'll just need to wait until it boots up. It will take a couple of minutes. I'm gonna pause the video while it's booting. Okay, so now I'm back on the virtual machine. I just visited the next gen update website on my virtual machine. So I just would like to switch into a full screen mode. So next, let's see. Okay, after we restarted, okay, now we need to start terminal. I'm just gonna go on the new workspace, then go accessories, terminal, and now from here, from terminal, right? Let's go back to the web browser. Type this. Okay, guys. I won't type and paste and hit enter and all this stuff because this might just mess up my connection, and I really don't want to do that. So I'm just gonna tell you what to copy and paste. Okay, so copy this, the bold text. Okay, copy it, and then go here, right click and paste, and then hit enter. Okay, once you hit enter on that, okay, you need to hit enter for that. Okay, next you gotta type this after when you type this, you gotta type this other thing. A box like this will pop up, so this will not do anything, so I'm just gonna enter. Okay, if you have a password, just enter your password and hit enter. Don't worry if it doesn't show up the password, it's just normal. Now you will get this text editing file. You will need to add these two lines. They're from where is the Firefox? Okay, here. As you can see, you need these two lines. So the 192.168. Okay, this is your original computer, the one with Charles Proxy. Okay, you will need to enter the IP address of that computer. So you don't have to care about this part. Okay, this part you don't have to care about it. Just go on the original PC and then hit ipconfig. Okay, hit enter and then look for the IPv port and then see what is the IP address, and then you gotta put it in here instead of this. Well, most likely you will have 192.168.0 point something. Sometimes you'll have 0.1, sometimes you'll have 0.2. So it's not always the same. So just go and check it, and then you're gonna put it, and then you're gonna replace this with whatever your computer IP address is, the original one, the one that you're using Windows or whatever you're using. Okay, and then you're gonna put this after the IP address. Don't forget the space. There should be a space in between. And the EU, if you were in Europe, change it to US if you were in the US. Change it to AS if you were in Asia, and etc. 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 You know the point. On the second line, the same thing, the same IP over here. We'll go here, and then just copy and paste this. So in this case, in my case, so as you can see, this is my IP address. I don't really care if you see it. So yeah, this is my IP address on my original computer, and as you can see, I'm living in Canada, so I'm using the US servers. It doesn't matter if you're in Canada, you can use the US. And then as you can see, it's just the same IP address, and then put this link over. So now you have this two lines added, and make sure there's a space right here in between these two lines, and then just hit save and then exit. Okay, next let's go back to the tutorial. Alright, we're done with the save file text, blah blah blah. Yeah, and now you need to hit ipconfig inside the terminal on Ubuntu. So copy paste. Okay, you will need this IP. Don't try to use mine because it won't help you, because the Ubuntu machine plus your PC plus Charles Proxy plus your PS3 should all be working at the same time. So don't bother copying my IP address and all this stuff. You might get lucky once connecting to my server, but not always. So you need to write this IP address down, the one where it says int address. Okay, you will need to copy this address down somewhere on paper or somewhere. Okay, once you're done with that, let's go back to the tutorial. Type this PS blah blah blah, the thing with the bold text. Copy it and paste it inside the terminal, and you should get something like this. If it's something different, don't worry, it's all good. It's all good. Okay, now we're done with Ubuntu, but keep it, let it still be like running, doesn't matter. Okay, keep it running, don't turn it off, don't close the virtual machine or anything, just put it on the side. Okay, and let me just put this on the side. Excuse me. Okay, so it says from the Windows. Okay, just go, if you're running Vista or 7, just type in cmd. Okay, and then type in ping, and then type in whatever IP address you got from the Ubuntu machine. So in my case it was 192.168.0.125. Hit enter, and if you get something similar to this, okay, I got host unreachable. This is not good. Okay, you should get something different. Okay, let me see what did I mess up with. Okay, just give me a second. Okay, I figured it out. I just put the wrong IP address. I put 125 while it was 154, as you can see from here. So you should get something like this, similar to this. Now, if you get destination host unreachable, you did something wrong. Okay, you need to reach this point over here where it says reply from blah blah blah, the DNS server you have on Ubuntu. Okay, now let's go back to the tutorial. Now you will need this text. Okay, save this. You will need this one. No other. There was other text from other website. You don't need that one. That one will not work. You will need this one. So just copy it and paste it somewhere you will know where it is. Okay, paste it somewhere that you won't delete it. So just open it, paste, and then save it. And now you need to name it PS3 update list.txt. So I don't need to put the txt in here because it's already over there. So as you can see, if I go properties .txt, so I just need PS3 update list. Okay. But if your PC shows .txt something, okay, you will need to include it .txt on it. In my case, I don't need it. So let's go to the next step. Now we need to go to the proxy. Well, I don't need this one anymore, so let me just delete it. But remember where you have saved it. I recommend to not put it on the desktop, because you will delete it somehow, sometime. Okay, don't put it on the desktop. Now you're gonna open Charles proxy server. Okay, it's loading, takes forever. Alright, here loaded. Okay, now go under tools and then map local, and then hit add. Okay, if you don't have anything over here, hit add. If you already tried to edit it but didn't work for you or something, okay, double click it. But if you don't have anything, just click add. Make sure on the protocol says HTTP. On the host, same story as before. If you're in the US, make change it to US. If you are in Asia, AS, Europe, EU, etc., etc., and you know what the rest. Okay, for the patch, don't make the same mistake as I did first time. First time, I just put where my text file, the one that I saved on my desktop, I put it in there. That's why it didn't work. So you'll need to put this. You'll need to put this inside the path folder. I mean path text place, whatever. Okay, you'll need this /update /PS3 less US or EU or Asia, depends on your region. /PS3 update list.txt. And now map to over here, you'll need to browse where did you save the text file from here. This text file, where did you save it? You need to browse it over here. Just click choose and then browse wherever you have saved it. And then click OK. Okay, click OK. I click cancel because I don't want to change anything, but I click OK. Right. Next, we need to go under tools, rewrite. Now, just click add. Click here, enable rewrite, and then click add. When you come to a new one, make it capital V for version, and then header, replace. And then over here, if you don't have anything, click add. If you have it already, double click it. Make sure it says HTTPS on the protocol, and then for the host, auth.np.ac.playstation.net. For the port, leave it blank for the path, but /nav/auth. Okay, and then click OK. Okay, you need that settings on. Next, go on the rules, and then make sure if you don't have anything, click add. If you have it, double click it. And then for a type, modify header, request, not respond, request, name, x dash platform dash version, value PS3 03.55. Okay, for the replace, the same thing as the name over here, name, same thing. For the value, PS3 space 03.56, replace all, and hit OK. Okay, perfect. Now, should end up with something like this, as the tutorial says. No. Now, let's go back to Proxy. Now, not tools, Proxy. Go to reverse proxies. Now, you will need to add two of these. Okay, for the first one, as same. If you don't have it, click add. If you have it already, double click it. For this one, I made a mistake first. That's why it didn't work. I put HTTPS. Okay, that was my like the mistake that I made first. So that won't work. Just make it HTTP. Okay, and then F, same story. US, EU, AS for Asia. You get the story. Okay, for the local port, 80 by 80. Okay, rewrite. Okay, and then hit OK. And make sure there's no any other program using port 80. Okay, I heard Skype is using port 80, so just close all the silences it's using and services. For the other one, you'll need 443 for the local port, remote port 443. For the remote host is auth.np.ac.playstation.net, and rewrite, and then hit OK. And now hit OK on that, not cancel. OK. I hit cancel because I already have it. So as you can see, we had that. And now this is optional. You don't really need it. Next, proxy settings, blah blah blah, HTTP. So now let's go on our PlayStation. Okay, I'll pause the video from here and go on my PlayStation. So Okay, so here's my PlayStation. Oh, okay, never mind. Okay, so as you can see, IP Optim succeed, network succeed, PSN succeed, up now available, blah 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 blah. Okay, everything is good. Okay, let's back up. Okay, so on the game folder, you need to go on install packages, and you'll need the Absolute OS installer. Run that, okay, before you do anything on the PlayStation. Run that application. Once it's done, go to Common Awesome File Manager, open it up, and you will need just minimize this. You will need the certificate file that we created on the PC earlier on the root of the USB drive. Well, it doesn't have to be on the root of the USB drive, but that's just for easy access. Okay, and then next, well, I don't have my USB in here. I will see dev USB 00 something 10, I think. And then on the other side, as you can see, the file is not here. But it will be the last file. It will be in the last directory. Well, that once you run the Absolute OS installer, okay, it's not here because I just restarted my system, so the folder is not here. It should be somewhere like the last line. Should be something on the last line. Okay, so you'll need to navigate to your USB from this side. Well, it doesn't matter, this side to this side. Okay, from this side, navigate to your USB where the certificate is, and from here, just go to the. Okay, just see these files right here. It shouldn't be any of these files. Yeah, okay. It shouldn't be any of these files. Should be one more file down there on the end. Okay, it's not the USB file. It's another one. It's like dev flash something. Okay, not this dev flash. Another one. Oh, okay. It's dev underscore flash rewrite WR something like that. So yeah. Okay. Next, just exit from the. Once you copy the certificate over, just exit and go to the network settings. So just let me show you that I'm on 3.55, just in case you won't believe me. I know some people are just douchebags. They don't believe people. They think, oh, you're a liar, 3.56, anything. Just give me a second. Let me put my finger on the MAC address. I don't really want to be hacked. So, ta-da! I don't think you can see anything. Yeah, here, version 3.55. See that? I don't want to go down any further. Okay, maybe that's the IP address. Yeah, that's the IP address. Okay, I don't want to go any further more. Let me just back up. Okay. Now you need to go to internet settings. Go on the internet. Hey, okay, blah blah blah. Yeah. Go on custom. Doesn't matter. Wireless, wired. Go enter manually. If you're using wireless, just enter your info. IP address settings. Go automatic. Do not use DNS server or settings. Manual. The DNS will be primary, secondary, the same. And what is the primary DNS? Is the IP address that you got from the Ubuntu machine, which should be still running. You should never turn it off, even if it's locked. Doesn't matter. Okay, you should be still on this page. You should never exit from there. Okay, back here. Now go next. MTU. Then proxy. Go use. This will be your Windows IP address. Just go on CMD IP address, and then you'll need IPv4. Okay, this is not clear at all. Okay, whatever. You should know what I mean. Okay, IPv4, you put it here. If you're using wireless, make sure it's the wireless. Okay, not the Ethernet cable. If you're using Ethernet for internet, make sure it's the Ethernet. IP address. For the port, to find the port, go on Charles Proxy, go on Proxy, Proxy settings, and then go on here, HTTP proxy, and this is the port. This is what you're gonna put there. Okay, that's why you have 8888, and then just go enable, and then hit X, test connection, and just wait for the magic. And yes, I have done everything correctly before, and I still got failed to connect to PlayStation Network. If you get that, turn everything off. Not your Windows, you don't have to turn the Windows off, but turn your PlayStation off, turn Char's proxy off, turn the Ubuntu and virtual machine, shut it down, and then what you gotta do, turn Ubuntu on, okay, and then turn Char's proxy, and then turn the PS3 on, and then just come here for the check, and hopefully you will get succeed to connect to the PlayStation Network. And yeah, thanks guys for watching. Please rate, subscribe, and for the download links, I might put them in the description and I might not. If you want, just go visit www.nextgenupdate.com, go to the PlayStation hacks section, and from there you will see a lot of tutorials with the download links that you will need. Alright, peace.